We are Unco Games, an indie game studio. We are currently working on a project named Weeny Wises, a co-op adventure puzzle platformer and exploration game. In this video, we want to share our journey from the very beginning of creating our game, participating in our first professional event, and everything in between. We hope this video will be educational and provide valuable insights for those who are about to walk on a similar path. Our journey began in late September 2024, with 7 of us bringing together our previous game development experiences. We decided to embark on a new journey with Unco Games. When we first started, our office was a 13 square meter space, with a table in the middle that barely fit all of us to sit, and some of us were working remotely. The first ideas took shape around that very table.
خب من همیشه دنیای جادویی رو دوست داشتم، مثل هری پاتر، مثل لورد آف د رینگز و مثل چیزا مثل اینا. ولی توی فیلم‌ها و انیمیشن ها اکثرا میمدن راجع به خطرهای بزرگتر از ما صحبت میکردن، مثل تایتان ها، مثل گودزیلا و چیزایی که اصلا بزرگترن. اما من فکر میکردم که اگه یه سری چیزا باشن که کوچیک‌تر از ما باشن و باهوش باشن و علم غالبشون جادو باشه، میتونن برای ما خطر آفرین باشن یا نه. اما اشتباه نکنید، تم اصلی داستان راجع به این نیست و دقیقاً چیزی برعکس اینه و اینکه ما به عنوان انسان چقدر خطرناکیم برای هر چیز زنده و غیر زنده‌ای که روی زمین وجود داره.
We had discussed the idea with the publisher and they liked it. However, finalizing a contract was too early. After defining the design framework and the first lines of the GDD, it was time for artists to decide how the ideas should be visualized.
First of all, I was tired of making games. I was tired of making unpublished games. And then these guys came to me and talked about how great the idea is. And they told me we can publish the game. And I remember Reza came and told me the main concept of the game. He said it's fantasy and it has magic, it has portals, it has mushrooms.
I didn't say mushrooms.
I said, okay man. And you know, he knows what tickles me. We wanted to induce childhood and some kind of fairy tale vibes, but we didn't know how to reach this goal.
At first, I recommended to the art team that we need to choose a simple and minimal art style based on our experience of the previous game that we wanted to create. And the game actually had a detailed art style and textures, which is pretty hard for an indie game studio to reach. So this time I was wondering about finding an easier way to stop wasting the time while we keep the visual. And the art team decided to pick the soft, stylized and the 3D art style, but at the end the perfection just made everything worse. And we couldn't do the specific things that we wanted to have in the game.
It was about late October that I started to create the environments for our pre-alpha game. My co-workers that are specialized in 2D art would send me some documents to create the environments with them, and I needed to be better at creating stylized environments. In addition, the time was so limited, sometimes we only had 5 or 6 days to create a whole scene. I had to learn about keeping my scene performant, and modeling organic models and modular assets was quite challenging for me.
However, it's Saeed's responsibility to implement these ideas in the engine.
As a technical artist, I have to create tools for designers and artists to create the game, and it was a bit challenging for me because I used to be a gameplay programmer. Then I became interested in technical art, and therefore I needed to understand the concept arts, the references, and to gain the ability to implement them in forms of shaders, visual effects, lighting, and etc. And in this path, our artists Mutahar and Fatima helped me a lot, and I appreciate them.
After 2 months of the project, the formation of the initial concepts, and the preparation of several simple environments, there was a crucial event in 12 days. The team was trying to prepare a good teaser for the event, but we didn't even have the needed initial assets. Regardless, we started to brainstorm ideas about the event.
Rezo told me to create the whole storyboard of the trailer just in 1 day.
We wanted to have a teaser with the best possible quality, and the most reachable way to achieve it was to use HDRP platform. And it was a mistake because it expanded some aspects of the project, such as environment lighting, ray tracing, and we didn't have the required resources to make it, and we couldn't make it in time.
The whole team put their efforts into making the teaser, over 10 days in total.
There were still 2 main scenes and little time left. Not to mention we were a few hours away from our departure. And despite all that, everyone's hard work and lack of sleep over those days, even on a moving train, all we had was some completed task and an unsatisfying result.
Time was of the essence.